It's SNL, and you know what that means. It's the Sunday Night League. It is Formula X. After its mid-season break, we're here for round number 6 at Autopolis in Japan for this final half of the season of season number 11 in Formula X. We have had 5 rounds so far this season, and at the top of the standing is Ajax in the Williams with 122 points. He is ahead of Bondimus Prime, the surprise package of the season in that Renault. He has won a race so far this season. He's 11 points behind on 111 points. He's 3 points ahead of the defending champion, Bunny's in the Ferrari, on 108 points. Thank you, Paul Shark, who is in the chat. Hello. He's waving at me. In 4th place is Ben in the Toro Rosso. A couple of podiums this season sees him there on 88 points. In 5th place on 82 points is Jam in the Jordan, a winner this season as well. In 6th place, the Punisher. Fantastic season for him so far. Just been pipped at round number 3 by Jam on the line. The closest finish in SNL history. 65 points for the Ferrari driver. In 7th place, a man we associate closely with Ferrari here in SNL. 10 seasons with the Scuderia, but he's now driving for McLaren. 58 points for Gasman. 7th place, just 5 points behind his slender fella in the Red Bull. 9th place is Alpha Capri with 46 points for Williams. In 10th, the ever-present Rob on drums, 36 points for him in what has been a very strong season. The results haven't seen that breakthrough yet, but it is coming, I'm sure. 11th place, Mr. Smith, 35 points in the Jordan. Good season for him. 12th place, unfortunately unable to attend for this race, is Upgraded in the McLaren. 29 points in his first season in Formula X. In 13th place is Ragemus Prime in the Red Bull back there, with 28 points. He's back with the team. 14th place is another driver unable to make it this evening. It's 20 points for Lynchmus Prime in the Renault. Then in 15th place we have Pat, and 16th is Bailey, both Red Bull drivers during this season. Now, we do have a brand new team here in Formula X. It is Mercedes. We have the return of Aloy. The pink helmet is back for those of you who have missed seeing a bit of pink on your screen. The helmet is back on display, and we're also joined by Silver Phantom, a new driver to SNL, and we'll see how they did. They're driving for Mercedes. They're driving in the Singapore livery from 2024, and you can see, if you're looking at the screen, there is a Mercedes on pole. We'll find out who it is in just a moment. Before that, though, let's have a look at the team standings. Ferrari lead Williams by only 5 points, 173 points for Ferrari. That's Bunnies and the Punisher ahead of Ajax and Alpha Capri, 168 points. Then we've got a 37-point gap to Renault. Then it is a 7-point gap to Toro Rosso, 124 points. Then it's another 7-point gap to Jordan on 117 points. Then 20 points to Red Bull and 10 points to McLaren on 87. Red Bull have 97, if you were wondering. So let's have a look at the grid. 1 lap qualifying session. The drivers choose their tyres, do 1 lap around this circuit, and then that is the way the grid is set. And the first time in SNL, and the first time he has taken pole position, first man out of the pits as well, it's Silver Phantom. Set it on softs, first time out, pole position for the Mercedes man. In second place on the front row is Gasman, a bit of a specialist in qualifying. We always see him quite high up. He's qualified on soft. He has soft, medium and hards for the race. Silver Phantom has soft, mediums and mediums for the race and starts on mediums. Gasman starts on soft, so he'll be looking for a good start on that front row, trying to get the jump. In third place, the championship leader, Ajax, in the Williams. He qualified on medium tyres. He starts on mediums. He has mediums and hards later in the race. In fourth place on the grid, he is joined by his brother, an all-Canadian second row then for them as well. Mediums for Bunnies too. Mediums, mediums and hards for the race. And Bunnies starts on mediums. He's joined by his teammate, the Punisher, in fifth place. The Punisher qualified on soft tyres. He has softs to start this race, and he has double hards for the rest of the race. And making the Constructors' Championship even tighter. 6th place is Alpha Capri. Medium tyres in qualifying, softs to start the race, soft and mediums for the rest of the race too. Thank you everyone that's joining us live right now. Hello everyone else. In 7th place, a fantastic qualifying lap on the hard tyres was Bondimus Prime. He has soft, medium and hards for the race, and he starts on the mediums. The highest hard runner is 7th on the grid. 8th place is Ben. He qualified on the medium tyres. He has softs for the later on, but he starts on those mediums in the Toro Rosso. In 9th place is the Red Bull of Ragemus Prime. Medium tyres for qualifying, soft, mediums and hards for the race. He has hards to start off with. A up Jam. A up chats. Hope everyone is well and having a great day. Smash the like on the way. It's free, so don't be greedy. That is Alpha Capri in the chat telling us what to do in his unique way. 10th place on the grid. Another top 10 qualifying session for Rob on drums. Medium tyres for him. Softs, and he starts on mediums for this race. So again, in the top 10. 11th place is SNL Jam in the Jordan. He qualified on hard tyres, soft, mediums and mediums for the race, and he starts on mediums here at Autopolis. In 12th place is Slenderfella in the Red Bull. He qualified on hard tyres, soft, medium and hards for him, and he starts on the hard tyre to begin this race. 13th place, here is the pink helmet. Very distinctive once more. The bunny on the top as well. Aloe is there in 13th place, qualified on hard tyres in the Mercedes. He starts on softs, and he has softs and mediums for the rest of the race. And finally, in 14th place is Mr. Smith. He had a spectacular crash in the final corner. It looks a very good lap on his soft tyres for qualifying. Softs to start the race, medium and hards for the Jordan driver. And as I say, unfortunately, no upgraded and no Lynchmus here today. So we don't have 16 cars on the grid, but we have 14. We've been used to that this season here in SNL. We'll hope for a full complement of 16 at Road... I always want to say Road America. It's Road Atlanta next week. But we'll get the lights underway. Everyone is lined up, ready to start this race here at Autopolis. We've got 3 lights. We've got the top 5. Silver Phantom, Gasman, Ajax, Bunnies and the Punisher. And it's go here at Autopolis, and the Punisher, not a great start actually, we can see, but Gasman looks like he's got the move onto the front. Yes, he does. He gets into the lead, but oh my word, Silver Phantom's been hit from behind. He's been hit from behind, and there's cars scattering off all over the place. There's cars scattering everywhere. Ragemus has had some sort of issue. Let's go on board with Ragemus. He has had a massive issue here, so great start in 9th place on the grid. Going into T1, a little bit of braking, a little bit of clattering. You see an instant up ahead, and then, oh, there was a Williams. It was Alpha Capri sliding off as well. That is going to be a red flag, I'm sure. Let's have a look at Silver Phantom. What it looked like from Silver Phantom's point of view. You can see he's gone off the circuit. Go in the pole man. He was on the overtake to start off with, but Gasman on those softs, getting the move on the outside, but then there was a hit from behind. Silver Phantom off the circuit, then there was another slight hit. He gets away with it quite well, but then it is the drivers behind. So what happened into turn 1? Let's have a look with Ajax on board with the championship leader. Gasman, that great start on the soft tyres. They'll be disappointed to see that this has been red flagged. Oh, just a hit from behind caused the issue. Ajax then slowing down, and then we can see the chaos and carnage happening around him. Let's have a look what this looked like from Alpha Capri's point of view. The other Williams having a bit of involvement here. We're on board. He had got a good start for the Punisher on soft tyres. Not having the best of starts, and then we see the little clattering, and then, oh, just, yeah, It all sort of goes wrong around them. So unsurprisingly, the red flag was called for this. Gazman will be so annoyed. Bondimus had an amazing start as well, so he will not be happy, but the red flag was called. That will be one for the stewards to have a look at, dissect it, see what happened as a result of all those little incidents. But that means we have a rolling start for the 35 laps here at Autopolis. We will get everything underway for you all. And you can see it's a little bit cloudier when things set off. So let's make sure we've got everything in place. Silver Phantom will lead them off again. He's on the medium tyres once more. Everyone should start on the same tyres as they were before. It's Silver Phantom leading them off as they roll this time all round, and off he goes straight away on the overtake because he knows Gazman will have a go. Gazman straight away into that slipstream, everyone into the slipstream. In the background you can see the Punisher is under threat actually from Alpha Capri. Oh, nothing happening as there's a little touch between the two Ferraris. Bunnies was under attack from his teammate. He's having to use the overtake to defend from an unsuspecting Punisher. The Punisher having to hold the position, as we see now. Bondimus, the massive winner, he was second at this point in the race before the restart. Oh, it's just then. What happened here? There was something going on. Rob on drums in the chat saying, good afternoon, guys. Let's see. Just gets around the outside. It's a good move. Great move there from Bondimus. Just had so much more grip, as we see up ahead. Oh. Bunnies and Ajax fighting, as Gazman keeping the pressure on Silver Phantom, for Silver Phantom dipping a wheel into the grass, but he holds the position there in the Mercedes. McLaren chasing down Ajax, holding place. Punisher is there as well on his soft tyres. Everyone getting through this quietly, as there goes someone having a bit of a moment. Was that Jam? So he's got Ragimus on his inside. They go through the corner. Oh, a little bit of power. And he gets up into 10th place now from 11th. For Lowy following him through. No, not quite. As they go through the hairpin. And this S section now will be very tight. Ragimus holding the position. Silver Phantom holds first, but he's got Gazman right in his slipstream. Gazman not using very much overtake. Overtake being used by both drivers as they go through the home straight for the first time and go into lap number 2. Drivers have to use their tyres for 5 laps at a minimum. But you can see just by the cloud cover there is a threat of rain here. And Gazman has got a great move out of turn number 1. In fact, in the background, I think Ajax has lost a lot of positions. Did he lose out? Yes, he did. He lost to Bunnies into turn 1. So Ajax in 3rd place, championship leader. He's got the Ferrari stuck behind him, and the Ferrari goes up the inside of turn 1. As they go into turn 1, Ajax then running wide, hits the gravel, and the other Ferrari, the Punisher, goes through. Ferrari 3-4, and then Ajax under pressure now from Alpha Capri and Bondimus, and they both get by him. So Bondimus up into 5th place, but Alpha Capri round the outside. Beautiful move there by the Williams driver. So up the inside of his teammate, holds the inside line, and then he's outside for turn number 4 and 5, and just has the better line. As you see the Punisher, there's no team orders at Ferrari. Bunnies having to defend against his teammate. The Punisher looking very fast once more here at Autopolis. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. A new driver is leading the field. Silver Phantom on the medium tyres right now with Gazman, the former champion, behind him in the McLaren. Then we have the two Ferraris battling it out between themselves. The Punisher really looking fast. He nearly hits the back. He possibly did hit the back of Bunnies going through turn number 7. And then we see the snaking S section towards the end of the lap. Alpha Capri in 5th, Bondimus 6th. They are fighting it out. Bondimus looking very racy on those medium tyres, with Ajax there as well. The two Williams harassing the Renault, but the Renault is tucked up now. Will he get a move? He won't go up the inside as it is defended by Alpha Capri, but he uses the overtake to get himself up into 5th place. Alpha Capri, though, keeping his nose in there and just making sure that the Renault knows he's there. Bondimus will have all the trouble going purple into Sector 1, but Alpha Capri once more gets past the Renault driver. The Renault is under pressure once more from Ajax. In the background, we have Ben up in 9th place. And we've got Jam off the circuit. So we heard a squeal of tyres. Jam in 9th place. Into the turn, and was there contact between him and Aloe? Spins it round. Go on board without Aloe. So he went purple in Sector 1. Oh, he looks for a move. There's a small touch between the two of them. Aloe then up into 9th place. Jam down in 12th now. As his teammate sees the yellow flags. Regimus has had a bit of an issue as well. So Silver Phantom leads from Gazman. Bunnies and the Punisher, the two Canadians in the Ferraris, are pushing each other. Then we've got Alpha Capri. He is there in the Williams, that 2006 livery, looking very resplendent. As Bondimus, he is all over the back. Those medium tyres are working very nicely here. The soft tyres do have an initial great speed as we see them going through turn number, let me get my map out, turns 15 and 16, through 17 and 18 they come towards the end of the lap. Oh, as Ajax is on that overtake, but so is Bondimus. They are side by side going down the straight. Some great fighting here, great action. Oh, of course there is. It's SNL. There's always action somewhere as Bondimus keeps himself in 6th place. In the background, you can see Ben just kicking up a bit of gravel on the exit. His teammate Rob on drums in 9th place. And his Red Bull sister family, Slender Fella, in 10th. Aloe and Jam recommence their battle. So Aloe waited for Jam. Good sportsmanship there from him. And he gets by Jam once more. Those soft tyres working better than the mediums of the Jordan. The front of the field. It's the fastest lap for Silver Phantom on 27.0. But Gazman keeping the pressure on him. Less than a second between these two. They go through the S's towards the end of the lap. That 14, 15, 16 complex. The Silver Phantom. Double right-hander now. Into the left-hand kink. He has got Gazman pushing him hard. You can see that left front tyre though of Gazman is really, really hard. You see in the background Bondimus 6th, 7th is 8th is Alpha Capri. Alpha Capri's lost a lot. Alpha Capri's gone off the circuit. Alpha Capri losing 5th place, down to 8th. What happened here? It's the end of lap. Oh, a little bit of a touch with Bondimus. Let's have a look on board with the Renault driver. He has been harassing the back of that Alpha Capri. Watch the Mexican Grand Prix. Oh, he quite literally seemed to be at that point doing what George Russell was claiming and McLaren was doing to him in the Mexican Grand Prix. Rob on drums there in 9th place. So the two Ferraris 3rd and 4th in this race right now, but they've got nothing to the front two. So Silver Phantom, he's got the pressure of Gazman behind him. Gazman pushing hard right now on the soft tyres, but you can see that left front tyre is a lot more worn than Silver Phantom, the German, at this moment in time. The first German to get pole. We had Christo in season number 10, who drove for McLaren, and then he vanished. He was like the Count of Monte Cristo. But this is a phantom in the night. Silver Phantom has arrived here at SNL, and he is laying down the gauntlet in this Mercedes. Took pole position. It was an impressive lap as well. Gazman, though, keeping the pressure on, showing him that racing is a different thing. Qualifying, one lap qualifying is tricky. If you get it right, it can pull off an amazing result. Get it wrong, and you can be at the back. Punisher just running wide for a double right-hander. He goes into the S's section. Soft tyres now starting to show their wear compared to Ajax's mediums. Ajax bringing himself back into the race. A difficult start for the championship leader. He dropped down to 7th. He's now 5th, but he's pushing and he can get Punisher. Gasman into the pits now, and the Punisher also goes in. Let's go on board. I'm trying to get Punisher, but it missed him. So Gasman in the pits. New tyres for the Scot. He leaves the pits on the medium tyres. So he has medium and hards for the rest of the race. As up ahead, Lowy making a lovely move into turn 1 with Rob on drums. So Lowy back in the action here in SNL. As Gasman feeds out just behind him. And Lowy goes up the inside of turn 1. Rob being very respectful. And lets the space happen. Not fighting Lowy at this stage. Gasman looking to get onto the back of Rob on drums. He knows it's critical right now. He's got traffic. This is the thing. You use the tyres, you come out in traffic, it's going to be difficult. The medium tyres not quite fully warm. As Gasman finds he's got less grip than he had on those softs earlier in the race. Jam there in 9th place after his misdemeanors earlier in the race. Silver Phantom though in 1st. He's now clear of Bunnies. How far is the gap? It's about 3.5 seconds right now. Silver Phantom ahead of Bunnies. Ajax in 3rd. Keeping rhythm, keeping the pace. Bondimus also there in 4th place. Ben in 5th. So we're seeing the drivers that we've seen most of this season towards the top, and then we've got 2 Mercedes, 1st and 6th. Lowy is in 6th place, using those soft tyres well. Does he come into the pits? We go on board? No, not quite. Trying to get an onboard shot as Gasman moves up into 7th place. He's on the overtake with Rob on drums. Rob on drums though, keeping himself in an awkward position for Gasman, but Gasman gets himself up into 7th. He now has the Mercedes up ahead, the teammate of the driver he was chasing earlier on. Let's have a look and see if anybody else has done a stop. So Alpha Capri is in 10th place. He was on softs, he's now on medium tyres. Regimus still on his hards. They started the race on. Slenderfella is now on soft tyres. It's going quick as well. The Punisher has also pitted. He's now on the hards in 13th place. And Mr. Smith has just exited the pits. And he's on his medium tyres in the Jordan. So we're getting pit stops starting here. You can see the sky looking a little bit grey at Autopolis. It's not raining. Remember, if it rains this season, drivers still have to pit twice during the race. So there's none of that situation we had before. Rob on drums. What happened there? Gasman and Lowy that were fighting each other? They go through the corners. Lowy's made a mistake. So Lowy dropping down to 8th place. And he feeds out just in front of Jam again. Jam will be sick of seeing the sight of that rear Mercedes. So Lowy back up to speed once more after that small error. And off he goes. Does he pits? No, he doesn't. So he's on the overtake. Jam on the overtake too. As they go down towards turn number 1. Jam up the inside of the Mercedes. And through turn 1 they go. But Lowy is back on him. Does the Mercedes get back up the inside? A little bit of a touch again, a bit of contact between the two as they made contact through here before. But not happening Lowy this time at the front of the field, though his teammate in first place, Silver Phantom. His left front starting to look a little bit more worn than Bunny's. Bunny's fighting that Ferrari, scrapping it. Full commitment. There you go. Ajax is pushing. Bondimus in fourth place. Ben on his own a little bit now in fifth with the Toro Rosso. This double right-hander, it always seems to want to drag your left into that kitty litter. Jenson Button said of this circuit, it's one of the hardest circuits to get right. And it is, it's one line really. We're seeing some overtaking here, which is fantastic, because it's not a track that traditionally has been one of those ones you would traditionally see overtaking. Let's see if Aloy pits this lap. He does not. And trying to get sort of that awkward entrance into the pits captured live. We've got Red Bulls fighting each other. Will we see Slenderfella getting a move on Ragemus? Into turn one. It's hard tyres versus soft. Spark's been kicked up by Slenderfella as he goes on to the grass. Get a good drive as Ragemus lets his teammate through. He backs off, lets Slenderfella through. Ragemus actually compromising his next corner though. So Slenderfella up into 11th place. So some good team driving there from the Red Bull boys. The Punisher now on the hard tyres. He's going to be in a punishing position. Hard tyres for the rest of the race for him. Hard tyres really, if you can get them up to temperature, they will work for you, but they are hard to do so, hence the name. 28.8 for Silver Phantom right now, 28.6 for Bunnies, and 28.8 as well for Ajax. So all the front three are driving roughly at similar place. 29.4 for Bondimus, and 29.7 for Ben, as Gazman's catching up a second a lap for Gazman. Gazman on the fresher tyres. In the background, you see Jam and Rob on drums. Jam going past. So Jam up into 7th place now. In the Jordan. Rob on drums in 8th. Lowy there in 10 laps he's doing on the soft tyres. That's impressive. Because those look very worn out for a Lowy. Now for Capri in 10th place. Back to the front of the field. Gap. Has it risen? It's maybe about 4 seconds now, so it's stabilised really. Silver Phantom sort of sat there with a 4-second gap, so he hasn't run away with this at all. He looks to be a good pace driver. Bunny's, as I said, the current champion. On similar tyres, they're matching each other really for lap times. Bunny's a little bit quicker. That ultimate pace though, 27.0 for Silver Phantom. So he looks like he can get a very quick lap out of the tyres early on. But then 27.1 for Bunny, so very similar. Ajax up there in 3rd. As we'll try and get a Lowy. Surely he's going in here. Trying to get an onboard shot of this pit lane. It's very difficult. No, he keeps going. Wow. He's doing 11 laps on these soft tyres. His allocation for this race is soft, soft, medium. So he's going a long way with them. Silver Phantom, 28.8 to 28.4. So feeling the pressure a little bit from Bunnies. Half a second taken out on that last lap. The two drivers looking quick. We've got battles going on though. Gazman has got past Ben. Gazman has overtaken Ben. So Gazman's made a stop. He is the highest driver who has made a stop in this race so far. Pitted at the end of lap number 6. He started on softs, he's now on the medium tyre and he's seeing how far he can take those. and in 6th place. His medium's looking a bit more worn. A lot more worn than Jam's. Drums also there. So everyone's sort of in the 29s now. The tyres are not looking fresh. Silver Phantom fighting the Mercedes through the tight complex. The first hairpin. The right-hander. Thank you everyone that's watching us live. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Great SNL action. We're back now for the remaining 5 races, including the one we're on of season number 11 of Formula X, as we conclude our 2025 program. As well, Christmas time, it's a time where everyone's busy. December dates come along, so nothing scheduled for championships until January time. Don't know what is coming in January. Haven't got there on the calendar as of yet. Slenderfella in 10th place with Ragemus 11th right now. Those hard tyres, he's going a long way on them. The Punisher catching him up. He's got Aloy behind him. So Aloy, the lap we didn't follow Aloy, he pitted. How annoying. Aloy on the medium tyres though, he will be catching the Punisher very quickly as the Bunnies is in the pits. Can we get Bunnies going in? Yes, we can. Okay, let's go and watch this then. The Ferrari driver. I'll just show you the once. Been after it all race. So, Bunnies in 2nd place. And then watch this. Got to brake hard and attack. Oh, in fact, Bunnies showing how dangerous it is. That would have been race ending. So, fortunately, no full damage in GT7. Ajax up into 2nd, then there's his brother Pitts. Bondimus in 3rd, using this overtake because he can feel the pressure of Gasman. Now up to 4th. Bunny's out the pits. He feeds out just behind Gasman and just in front of Ben. See, this pit exit is very, very tricky. You feed out right onto the racing line, and people are doing full speed there. They're doing 165 miles an hour at least. And you're coming out the pits and probably about half their speed. So Ben there in 6th place, Bunny's in 5th. Bunny's in the chat saying that's not his proudest pitch entry moment. However, we caught it on camera as well for all to see. Honestly didn't know that was going to happen. There we go. So Silver Phantom on lap number 13. So he's going a long way on these mediums. They are worn out though. The fronts really have taken a battering around this circuit. They are struggling to hold the position. Let's see if he pits this time. Got a very nice helmet as well. In he comes. Let's see if he does a better entrance. So a lot calmer. Oh, he just clipping it, but did okay. So Ajax will take the lead then. He'll be trying to push these mediums as far as he can. He's got hard tyres later in the race. There is Silver Phantom getting some new tyres. Bondimus coming in the Renault. And where does Silver Phantom feed in? Gasman jumps him. So Gasman jumps Silver Phantom. It's the McLaren man up into 1st place in the virtual leaderboard. Silver Phantom on fresh mediums though. So he'll be looking to get past the McLaren. There's Gasman, holds the position at the 1st hairpin. Oh, a bit of a kick from Silver Phantom. He's on the overtake though to try and make that up. But he's just behind. Oh, Gasman having a very precious move as Silver Phantom goes up the inside. Very nicely done by the German. He's got on board with this. So he uses the overtake. He's on the overtake, round the outside. He positions his car so that he takes it at the 2nd hairpin. Very nicely done there by Silver Phantom. Pull Shark in the chat has disappeared. As long as I don't Austin Powers it, it's on entry, I call it a success here. Yes, very famous movie. Gasman now has the pressure of Bunnies behind him. Bunnies on the medium tyres, so Gasman, oh, running a little bit wide. All of a sudden, Gasman's gone from second to third. Fourth, in fact. So he had the virtual lead, now he's down to third place overall. These top drivers are nose to tail. Ajax at the moment leads the race, still going on in lap number 15. He's going purple in sector 1. Ben is in the pits then for Toro Rosso. Jam moves up into 5th place. Bondemus in 7th after his pit stop. He's on the hard tyres. So Bondemus on the hard tyres, so he's going to be in a bit of pain as it stands. Alpha Capri there in 8th, as we see a very odd camera view, as in the background we can see drivers. Ragemus comes in. Slenderfella is in for his second stop. Those soft tyres completely worn out. So Slenderfella going for mediums now. You would expect, there he is, onto the mediums. He's going to do 21 laps, including the one he's on the medium tyres. That is brave. Ragemus on the mediums too. The front of the field though, it is Ajax leading the race. So Slenderfella, the first driver to do all his pit stops, and Ajax hasn't done one yet, and he'll still keep going. Silver Phantom in 2nd place with Bunnies 3rd, Gasman 4th. 5th place is Jam, so he's falling back a little bit more. Jordan Driver ahead of Rob on drums. Bondemus in 7th. Jam comes into the pits then. Bondemus, he's going to go for a move on Rob into turn 1, or at least try it. Rob on drums knows what this looks like. He's had it done to him a couple of times in this race, but he holds the position. Bondemus gets a good exit. He's on hard tyres though, so that will be difficult, but Rob on drums on very warm mediums. And Toro Rosso though, defending the position. Jam out the pits on soft tyres. Ben, pitted a lap before, is on softs as well. Both drivers on the softs at this stage of the race. So Gasman in 4th. Ajax in 1st though. Will he come to pit? Coming through the final couple of corners of the racetrack towards 16 and 17. Into the final turn. He's got traffic just ahead of him. It's Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith has pitted. He might be getting blue flags. But in comes Ajax, so on board with him. A lot safer entry. He goes into the pits, and Silver Phantom takes the lead once more. So isn't it 26s? 27.8 for Bunnies. 26.8 on the previous lap though. It's Gasman in the 29s. Ajax comes out. Rob on drums is under pressure though from Bondemus. Bondemus looking for an outside move. The Renault, he has the racing line, but Rob on drums, can he get the move done on the exit? Not quite. He loves Bronx, I think that is BX. Is that the Bronx? You have to tell me, Rob. No, he's from New York City. I hope he's from the Bronx. That's where Captain America's from. Capri in 7th place, Ben in 8th, Ben running wide at the first hairpin. Just did his fastest lap of the race though, 27.8, so that's not too shabby at all. Even those soft tyres, doing half a second quicker than Alpha Capri. Alpha Capri on some very worn out mediums now as well. Look through the field, Aloe in 10th place. Punisher catching up a little bit? No, falling back actually. Punisher in 11th place on those hards, as Aloe uses those mediums. And we've got the Red Bull pairs of Ragemus. Oh, what on earth has happened here to Slenderfella? Comes out of the first hairpin. Oh, he's crashed it. Tries to get it out the wall. Oh, that's weird. There's a second. What's happening there? It's stuck. Well, that's strange. And Mr. Smith. Ooh, a slender fella gets back on the circuit. He's been lapped. So he's got it going again. No, he's gone off. Something's going on. Kind of stuck on the edge of the circuit. Silver Phantom, he's just lapped Mr. Smith, and I think Slender Fella's gone out the race. Yeah, disappeared. Okay, so Silver Phantom leaves the race. He's got bunnies. About 3.5 seconds, so that gap has fallen. He's been kept very close quarters. Gasman then is about 8 seconds behind Bunnies as he uses those medium tyres. They're looking worn out now. Ajax on fresh mediums. It's about 6.5 seconds behind Ajax. So the gaps, the drivers are quite spaced out. About 7 seconds to Bondimus. About 6 seconds to Ben. Oh, this isn't spaced out though. So we've got Alpha Capri and we've got Jam. So Ben's just got past Alpha Capri. And Alpha Capri has got Jam hunting him down. It's Alpha Capri in the Williams. Has medium tyres, just looking worn. He can't hold the ideal line out of the final corner. And that has compromised him. Jam getting past with the Jordan. Using the overtake as well. He goes into turn 1. It's all done before the heavy braking zone. Down into third gear. So Alpha Capri dropping a couple of places, it would have seemed, on that last lap. Those medium tyres looking worn out. He's got soft tyres to run at some point as well. It's not the best choice of tyres. Lowy getting past Rob on drums? No, being attacked by Rob on drums. Let's go on board with Rob on drums. Light indicators seem to be on for Lowy. Rob on drums trying to move around the outside. Oh, and Lowy just showing him the gravel on the exit. Saying, no, no, no. You want to go around the outside of me? It's going to be a lot harder than that. So, Silver Phantom leading the way. Thank you everyone that's watching us live here on a Monday night here in the UK, watching us wherever you are in the world. Like, share, subscribe. It makes a massive difference. We get new drivers, we get all sorts of things happening through the YouTube. Silver Phantom. You'll have to tell us, Silver Phantom, where you found us. You're watching this on replay. 128.3 for him on the last lap. 127.8 for Bunny. So Bunny's is catching up. That gap is dropping down. Gasman is ahead. Oh, no. Gasman was ahead of Ajax. He's struggling on the tyres, though. He's really struggling on those tyres. Having a real fight of it as he comes into the pits. So Bondimus in 5th place. So Gasman in. Ben and Jam, they're very close together as well. So, Gasman into the pits comes the McLaren driver for his final stop of the race. He is going to put on the hard tyres as he goes out. And he's got Ben and Jam coming up towards him. In fact, Jam up the inside of Ben, goes up the inside of it, Gasman as well. Wow. Let's watch that on board then with Gasman. So Gasman comes out of the pits in 5th place. He then has Ben up the inside. No, he has Jam suddenly appear up the inside of him. Ben in 7th. You're thinking, what on earth happened there? Go and look at this. And Ben's busy defending from Jam. As then we see Gasman coming out of the pits. So Gasman comes out onto the racing line. Jam up the inside of Ben. Ben doesn't really have anywhere to go. Has Gasman up his inside. And Jam sneaks up into 5th. So 2 places gained by the Jordan driver. Gasman under pressure from Ben. Jam on the soft tyres right now, trying to move away. A little bit deep into the first hairpin. We'll push on. Pound of Gasman has done his final stop. He's under pressure from Ben. Ben all over the back of the McLaren. Trying to recommence that battle he had earlier. Jam running wide up the second hairpin. These 4 are very closely matched. They all filter through the Silver Phantom through turn 1. Oh, Bunny's sliding that Ferrari. Great catch. And Ajax 3rd and Bondemus in 4th. Jam in 5th. And Gasman now. They try and pull away from each other. Slipstream. Pulling them along. A battle. Here we've got the Punisher. And Ragemus going through turn 1. We've seen this a few times. Ragemus goes up into 10th place. The Red Bull driver up into 10th. Can the Punisher get the switchback? Not quite. If he was on different tyres, possibly. Well, he has an option. Not so much. So, lap number 21 completed by Silver Phantom. He's a third of the way through this race. He's led most of it. It's not a perfect debut. He hasn't led every single lap, but it's almost perfect. 28.2, 27.9, so he's responded to the pressure from Bunnies. 27.8 from Ajax though, so Ajax running fast. Bondemus on his own on the hard tyres. See Jam and Gasman fighting it out. As Jam comes into the pits now. The soft tyres have been used up. Gasman is in 28.2, so he's been using those hards really well. Not too shabby at all from the Scot. Ben is struggling on the softs though, he's keeping going. The mediums of Alpha Capri, he's taken them to the limit. As Jam comes out on to medium tyres now to finish the race. For him, Rob on drums is there. Hard tyres. For the Punisher, Rob on drums, confirming he is from the Bronx. Fantastic, Rob. We're beginning to locate you more and more. We'll go to New York and we'll have to say hello. It is on the list of things Mrs. Jam and I are looking to do in the next year or so. Maybe Christmas. We keep joking about Christmas, and knowing the way we book holidays, you know, it could literally be Christmas. I don't know, just book it for the next day. Something like that. Although you can't really do that. You have to apply for your I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been to one. Anyway, away from that side of it. The SNL Social. I remember trying to organise that a few summers ago. That was not possible. Everyone had different schedules. Anyway, back to the race at the front. Silver Phantom leading the race, but he has been caught up again. They're trading fastest laps with each other. The sun starts to come out and the heat haze actually can be seen. With Bunnies in the Ferrari, trying to get himself into a position where he can put the pressure on this Mercedes. pressure has been on. It is a very intense circuit. You cannot relax at all. And although some drivers are having bigger battles than others, as we can see Alpha Capri and Ben, as Alpha Capri got past Ben. So this is the battle for warm tyres supremacy. Look at that left front. The pickup on Alpha Capri's left front is something shocking, but he's going to get into the hairpin a lot easier than what Ben can do. Ben's got wear on both fronts. You can see it, the graining effect on that right front as he goes into turn number 7 and 8. He's losing so much time. He's got no front left now. It's almost to a standstill. Really struggling to get that car running. As Alpha Capri just runs away from him. Alpha Capri will be feeling, whoa, I've overtook someone on my worn out tyres. I wonder how bad their tyres are. Turns out, really bad. Alpha Capri surely will be pitting this lap. No, he keeps going. What on earth? Ben pits, obviously, on this lap. Yes, he does. He's got some tyres. He's got soft tyres again to use. So jam up into 7th place. Ben getting rid of the worn out tyres. Ragemus will overtake him as Ben comes out. Aloha using the overtake, trying to get onto the back of Ben, but not quite close enough. Toro Rosso is already cleared. Back onto some fresh rubber, so he'll have grip once more. He'll be happy about that. Silver Phantom, lap number 24 complete. He's got 11 laps, including the one he's on, to the end of this race. But Bunnies is still there. They are matching each other's times. In the background, Ajax is keeping them both very close as well. So it is a tight race at the front of the field. Bondemus sort of on his own. Well, I say he's on his own, that's a complete lie. Gasman's there saying hello. These drivers both on hard tyres. You're going to see a little bit of inadvertent bump drafting from Gasman as he gets compromised a little bit, going for the outside move into turn 1. This will be brave. If he can get it done, he does get it done. Very well done by the Scottish driver, the former champion, overtaking Bondemus. Driver currently second in the championship is down in 5th. So those hard tyres are not happy. So they're starting to wear out. Gasman's pace on those hards is very impressive. 28.5s for him. Seems to be very much dialed into this circuit. Alpha Capri has got the attention of Jam. Williams driver keeps going. Got the Jordan up. He's inside the Jordan. Getting past those fresh mediums. Are able to do the job. The Jordan moves up into 6th place. As Bunnies goes into the pits for his final time. So he's trying to get the undercut on Silver Phantom. We've seen the undercut being quite powerful. The Ferrari crew on their way, so there should be hard tyres for Bunnies in his final stint. Off he goes. 10 laps on those to finish the race. Ajax on the mediums. He sets his personal first sector best thus far. So the final 10 laps of the race here at Autopolis, we have Silver Phantom leading, the debutant, trying to do very few drivers do in SNL in Formula X. It has been done before. Hopefully it doesn't end in the same way as the last driver to win on debut, but we'll see. Alpha Capri into the pits. The Williams looked very fast as it came in there. Those tyres are completely and utterly shot. It's going to do 10 laps on the softs, which again is a big ask. It's a big ask as into the pits comes Aloe as well. He's getting his soft tyres, is he? Or is it medium? Soft tyres for him as well as the Punisher gets by him. on the hards. So the Punisher on his fresh hards overtakes Aloy, so they're in a battle once more. Aloy on the overtake, trying to make a move. Will he make it down into turn 4? Round the outside would be spectacular. The red light flashes on. He's tried that move earlier on, but not quite able. Just backing out of it this time around. So the red light on Aloy's car means he's got less than 25% of his overtake remaining. So quite a long way into this race to say that. He and the Punisher having a proper scrap. This is for 11th place. Aloy gets the cut back. Oh, lovely move there by Aloy. On board, and have a look at that at the hairpin. So Aloy's soft tyres working well. I thought the Punisher had this. He runs a little bit deep, and on exit, Aloy manages to get the move done. In the background, his teammate is still leading. So Silver Phantom, he has got a set of soft tyres to run at some point in this race. We see drivers pitting towards the rest of the field. Rob on drums is in. He's hit. Got damage on the rear. Oh, was he hit back by his teammate? Oh, they... I don't know what Ben was doing there. I think he's hit the back of his teammate inadvertently. Trying to get the slipstream going into the pits? I'm not sure. So Ragemus, they're up into 9th. So Rob on drums. We're hoping his team have sorted out the rear damage. Yes, he has. He's safely ahead of Aloy. Yellow flags though. Did Rob go off? The yellow flags are waving. No, they're already happening. Oh! What on earth happened there? Mr. Smith 13th place, goes into the hairpin. Oh, that was strange. He's out. Oh, that was really odd. So Mr. Smith flying off the circuit. In turn 1, Silver Phantom leading the race then. Got 8 laps left. Pit window will close at the end of lap number 30. Look around. Who is fighting? Nobody super close to each other as of yet. Ooh, Alpha Capri and Ragemus is quite close. Alpha Capri now on the soft tyres. They're brand new softs. To get back into this race. Ragemus, one of those weekends Ragemus will be happy to see the end of Autopolis. Left front tyre looking very unpleasant. Ragemus, he's got softs to run at some point as well. He's basically trying to make it to the end. He's going to come in now as he comes in. Really well executed move. At the front of the field, Silver Phantom 29 zeros, so he was fighting with... He comes into the pits then. So he's fighting with Bunnies, 29 zeros, and Bunnies is a second a lap quicker on the hard tyres. So Bunnies having the confidence. Out comes Silver Phantom. Here comes Bunnies, so it's going to be close between the two. Into turn number 1, Bunnies actually look, not quite. Bunnies unable to do anything of Silver Phantom just at that moment. Silver Phantom then on the soft tyres, using them to try and pull away from Bunnies. So Silver Phantom getting away from the Canadian. Bunnies nearly getting past. And Silver Phantom using those softs. He's very good at getting the power into them. This heat cycle turns them on. Very good at turning it all on, it would seem. Jam there in 5th place on his own now. His red light pops on. Bondamus, that was weird. Bondamus in 6th place has just pitted. He's on the soft tyres now. So, he'll be trying to chase Jam down. The gap isn't that big between the two. And with up on drums. He's saying he's got his soft tyres on now. He's quite happy with the way life is going. Don't give away the result, Rob. He said something about tyre strategies. How things work out. Shush! Quiet! Quiet, you. Ben in 7th place then. Using those soft tyres. Bondamus in 6th. He's pushing hard. Oh, something's got damage on the right. Why has he got damage in there? Oh, he's gone off. What happened there then? It was such an unusual way to get damage. He runs a little bit wide. Whoa! What a save! What a save! So that's how he got damage on the right front tyre only. So Bondamus is pushing hard. He knows Jam is catchable. So Ajax will have to stop at the end of this lap. Anyone who hasn't will then get a penalty. 30 seconds. Silver Phantom will take the lead off him. Silver Phantom going a second quicker than Bunnies. 26.8. He's using that overtake as much as possible to get the benefit, trying to push hard. 28.4 for Bunnies on hards is quick. Silver Phantom, this could be a winning move right here. Has to execute it all. Ajax crossing the line, and whoa, nearly 2 seconds quicker. 24.9 for Silver Phantom, so 2 seconds quicker than he's been in this race. That's an absolute storming lap. Was that 2 seconds quicker than anybody else has gone in the race? He's used those soft tyres, the light fuel, at the perfect opportunity. Ajax comes out, feet up in 3rd place, so he's used all his tyres now in 3rd. Gasman in 4th now, Jam on his own. He's trying to keep away from Bondamus. Bondamus catching him though. Half a second on lap bound. Ben has got the attention of Alpha Capri. These two have been fighting all race long. Ben on the overtake, defending that inside line. 4 laps to go. No, 5 laps to go. For these two, Alpha Capri going for a move up the inside, not close enough. As Ben holds the position on exit. Both soft tyre users and both pushing it hard. Ben in the 30s though, not happy with his tyres. Alpha Capri a lot quicker, 2 seconds a lap quicker as he's approached the back of Ben, but now he's compromised. Ben, very difficult to overtake, knows where to position the car. He's got more overtake as well compared to Alpha Capri. So be using this to his advantage. We go into the second hairpin. A little touch between the two. What's Rob on drums doing? Rob on drums is catching the pair of them. Keeping on pace with Alpha Capri, but definitely catching his teammate Ben. So he'll be trying to help Ben out. He can catch up as Ben holds the pair of them up. This could be a very exciting battle between all of them. Ben in 7th place, scrambling for grip on those softs, just hoping that they somehow find something. They've basically gone off the wall, off the cliff. We used to say about the Pirelli tyres in Formula 1. It's Ben on that overtake once more. Alpha Capri also on what overtake he has remaining. Ben keeping that inside line, positioning himself into the right place. They go side by side through turn 1, and Ben holds the position as they fight it out. Alpha Capri though, 7th place it says on the tower. Ben up the inside though. Oh, tries to hang it out, but Alpha Capri gets the position for the next corner. The inside line, and that should be it. That's all she wrote, as Sam Malenko would say. Bunnies, 28-0. No comparison to Silver Phantom. Silver Phantom has done the damage with that 24-9 lap. He wasn't able to get it back to that level, but he has worn the tyres out something significant. Actually, we've still 3 laps to go. Or 2.5 laps, really. So they go through the sectors. Somebody else is having a bit of a fight. Oh no, it's Ben and Alpha Capri on the map. Quite close together. Finisher on his own in 11th place. Got Ragemus behind him. Trying to get himself into range. 4 seconds between them. Everyone's about 5 seconds between each other, so the race has really sort of spread out. Thank you everyone that's watching us live currently here on a Monday night. Like, share, subscribe, do what you have to. It all makes everything so much worthwhile. 2 laps to go then for Silver Phantom, looking for a debut win here in Formula X. A new team, Mercedes, joins the grid, and it could be a brand new winner as well. Some drivers, it takes a few races to get their first win. Some are still looking for it, and some just turn up and win straight out the gate. So Bunnies 2nd place, Ajax 3rd. So championship order. Ajax having a good race in comparison to Bondamus. Bondamus in 6th, was catching Jam up. He's still catching him up. 28.8 for Jamal, 29.3, 29.5 for Bondamus. So as Bondamus' tyres hit the cliff. Jordan driver and to get himself away from the Renault. Alpha Capri and Ben. They had their fight. Ben's tyres are now gone. And he's still got 2 laps to go. His teammate is catching up 32-3 for Ben. He's just hoping for the end of the race. Rob will be past him pretty soon. Ben in 8th. Alpha Capri in the 30s as well. So, you know what, Rob, 2 laps to go. He's catching his teammate up, so I can imagine Ben will let him by pretty easily. See the significance of the tyres. Ben comes out the 2nd hairpin. This will be where he really fight it with his teammate. He's not giving it an easy go, actually. Go back to the front of the field though, because Silver Phantom's on his last lap. He's through the second hairpin. Gap to Bunnies. Ooh, it's about 9 seconds, roughly. Let's have a look and see what's happening with Ben and Rob. There goes Rob on drums through the final sections of the lap. So he's going into the final lap as Silver Phantom is coming round the final corners. The Mercedes driver, well, he wasn't in SNL until a few weeks ago, and now he's joined us and he's won his first race driving for Mercedes. Fantastic, from pole position, fastest lap as well, and he beats the current champion. Bunny's in second place, but that will help him in the championship campaign because he's finished ahead of Ajax, the championship leader. In third place, the Williams driver gets another podium. Fourth place, the consistency is coming back for Gasman. Fourth for the Scot. Back on the campaign. Jam is going to finish in fifth place in the Jordan. He comes out of the final corner. Bondemus is going to finish in sixth in that Renault. The front tyre completely worn out as Alpha Capri is going to finish in seventh place. Pulchuk in the chat saying, great racing guys, as Alpha Capri goes off the circuit. And Rob on drums nips up the inside of Alpha Capri. Alpha Capri's tyres are completely dead. And Rob on drums is going to get himself up into seventh place. The Toro Rosso driver gets to the end of the race and finishes in seventh. A great effort for him. Alpha Capri in eighth. Ninth place on his return is Aloe. 10th place, oh, the Punisher has got Ben. So did he get him in the final corner? He did. So it's a very similar move. Ben cannot get the grip, and the Punisher just nips up the inside. 10th place for the Punisher, 11th for Ben, and 12th for Ragemus. So, what a fantastic result. What a fantastic race. Like, share and subscribe. But it was Silver Phantom who I cannot get a better view of. Oh, there we go. Suppose that's slightly better. Silver Phantom who took victory for Mercedes. Tika Bowson. It is not easy to win an SNL, and he's done it the first time out. Well done to him. Second place is Bunnies in the Ferrari. Good result for him in terms of the championship. Ahead of Ajax in third. The championship leader, though, gaining significantly on the man who was second going into this race. Gasman in fourth place. Phil McLaren. He's back on form after some disconnects early in the season. Jam in fifth place in the Jordan. That's probably the best shot of the Jordan I've ever seen. Fifth place for him, back in the top five, ahead of Bondemus, who was second in the championship, so he loses ground on Ajax after this race. Seventh place for Rob on drums. Fantastic effort for him. Great overtaking in the last few laps. Tyres really playing havoc as Alpha Capri ran out of tyre on the last lap. The final few corners drops him down to 8th place after an eventful race. Aloe finishes in 9th place in the Mercedes. His return back in the top 10. The Punisher nipping 10th place away from Ben in the final corners as well. The Punisher making the top 10. Ben running out of tyres in the Toro Rosso. 12th place was Ragemus, the final finisher of this race. During the race, we lost Mr. Smith and Slenderfella. So, the championship standings. It's Ajax leading the championship. He pulls a bit more of a lead, although it is still 11 points, in fact. So it's still the same gap. However, it's now to Bunnies, the gap, as things stand. Bondemus dropping to third in that top three battle. It looks like it's about with those three drivers now going for the championship. 4 rounds left. We are at Road Atlanta next week for what will be a fantastic race. In the chat, Shark Pool says, nice, Rob. Driver to the end. Never know what can happen. Drive to the end. of the race. You never know what's going to happen. So, join us next week for Road Atlanta. Will Silver Phantom make it 2 out of 2 in his first ever SNL races, or will somebody new win in America? Join us next week for all those answers.